400 grams, dude. When you bite the hand that feeds. This is RC Guy Garage. We are back at the speed. We are back at the speed jump spot for one specific reason. We lost a tooth, not my teeth, but we lost a tooth. So we went from a 25 back down to a 24, and we made one other crucial change. 400 grams worth of weight reduction. And that is centrifugal rotational reduction. Basically, it's driveline. So that 400 grams of reduction and downing it one tooth, do you think we're going to get past 48? I think we're going to get past 50. Let's get into this. Got the GNS right here. You can see we've got 12 satellites. I'm going to go ahead and just hit track now because you'll see why. So if I hit the track button, right, because it's on screen, I can line up like the stuff. And here, watch. We'll go read. You'll see there's like nothing. 2 miles an hour. That was just me in the house, just making sure I was just testing something. So going back, we'll go ahead and hit start again. We'll jump out there. You can see that it's testing once we get out there. Yeah, guy, once we get out there, we'll be back in the game here. So I'm going to just throw this in my pocket for now. Here we go. It's just a habit to take my keys with me. So we did have some light snow overnight. It's only about 27 degrees, I think. I should put a screenshot up. I'm just going to grab the screenshot right now because that's where I messed up last time. Oh, so it's actually 31, but feels like 21. So you can see the wind. There you go, guy. 13 miles an hour. This has actually been pretty damn fun, man. I also do not have the windsock anymore because 13 miles an hour, you can deal with that wind, right? So, remote on. Go ahead and click on the truck. There's actually wind. People are actually going to be bitching, aren't they? All right. So let's see. Here you go. Here's your close-up view. So I think you can see what we did right now. We've got the Copperhead 2s back on. Why is it black screen? We get the Copperhead 2s back on here. I do feel as though right now in this, even though we dropped it down a tooth, it was no appreciable speed difference. And who knows, maybe we could have got faster, but this is the way to go. So we got these things dumped on here, and we're going to try and give it a shot and see what we can get for a speed here. So let's give it a shot. Make sure I'm lined up all right in my head. Yep, I think we're good. All right, let's see what we got. Max speed. So the only thing that, like I had said, I'm coming across is salt. They heavily salt this. These rich people or something can afford maybe more salt than like the regular people here, I think. So this is like, I think, a division of 4 different neighborhoods in here. So, well, actually, how many? 2 in here? I don't know, dude. I don't usually go in here. All right, so I do think we're gonna get faster. So you should have seen some telemetry. I'm just gonna make sure that we got telemetry, and you can definitely see we do. Cars coming. So we'll make our way down there slow. Oh, dude, the water. Wonder if that's gonna be a traction issue. See, I'm always nice to people, and I know people have seen me before. All right. That lady's always nice to me. I've talked to her before. She's a nice lady. Ah, crap. All right. This is a botch, because I'm not going to get out in front of this truck. It's a botch job. So that was just re-braking in the gears. How are you? Huh? Yeah, well, not live, just recording. What, burning to the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they rebuilding it or?
I think it's
right here is where the audio is cut. Yeah, guy, I got a personal opinion about certain things, and I will keep that to myself and this individual that's right here. Had a very long conversation with this guy. He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah, you'll hear later something that RC Guy Garage recommends.
Hobby Quarters in Foxborough. It's a trip.
Okay.
But the stadium's right there too. So
My
you
kids like going to
make a thing out of it.
too, so
Yeah.
it's right there.
There you go.
Okay.
But Hobby Quarters. Hobby Quarters is a good place to go. Yeah, there. So that place is called Centerville. I forget what it's called. Yeah,
Super well.
they mainly do. They do a lot of train stuff, trains and models and stuff like that. So they're good for that stuff. See how RC Guy Garage does that? I do talk to the people that are here. He saw that I had this thing, and what shop did I recommend? Hobby Quarters in Foxborough. I won't put in what shop I didn't recommend. All right, so I gotta recorrect this.
First things first, though, the RC Guy Garage way. Get some super thanks to be doling out here. First up on the chopping block, we got Jason Halcom 308, $2 super thanks. I totally destroy your name probably every time. Somniome, $2 super thanks. Johnny Haberfield 721, $20 super thanks. Hopefully you got a laugh at the Cheech and Chong little thing that I put in on this video, but he's always given to the Daisy and Company, and I appreciate that. Johnny Haberfield again, $10 super thanks. More Daisy and Company ballerina ice stuff. T1 Jaffo, $5 super thanks. Laughing at me, but that's okay. And then we've got Fuppet. I think this is a new guy. $5 super thanks. This one's for you.
Recorrect this, just because I just had a long conversation. So stop, read. You can see we had nothing. 21 miles an hour. Here comes the real rip. Telemetry. We should get over 50. Well, we should at least get 50. Thing is though, is this is all wet. It's all wet, and my center diff has opened up. So if you haven't seen that video, you got to go over to the TikTok to check that out. I show exactly what happened. I figured I'd show you what's going on with the center diff and why I think it's opened more. You can keep your eye on that front tire right there, but you'll see that I'm rotating these back tires together. So I'm grabbing the left and right side, and I'm going to rotate forward, and what that should do is pull the RC forward. So here we go. Literally hear nothing, see nothing. Full trigger. That's wrong. Why did that feel like that? That was weird. I pressed full trigger and it didn't seem like it was full triggering. Let's try it again. All right, here we go. Full trigger. I don't know, man. Maybe not. We'll just literally loop it right around. Full trigger. All right, let's bring it in. Isn't that wild? The water is actually making it slower. It's that whole friction thing. All right, so I'm gonna do a reactionary one here. So here comes your reactionary. Stop. Almost didn't feel like it was faster. Read. What the hell is going on? Am I losing juice? Is it really that? I mean, I know I left these batteries out here. Let's just say it's warmed up. Back, start, you'll see telemetry. Is literally the center diff causing some issues? with the tainings. I could tell it's not fast. Maybe I do have to calibrate it. Well, I'm gonna say it's warmed up now. I'm gonna calibrate the ESC. After this, I'm calibrating. Hear nothing, see nothing. We're at full trigger. Nah, it's just not seeming as fast. That's so weird. Full trigger. I will tell you, I do know I might be bleeding just too much power from the sedative. I ain't gonna do reaction, dude. I might be bleeding just too much power. Stop. Because if those front tires, because they get lift, get what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go back into that, you know what? I'm gonna do reaction. All right, here we go. I'm looking. Read. 47. Are the batteries really that cold? We shouldn't be going slow. Center diff. It's gotta be the center diff. All right. We're done. That's it. Here I am saying 400 grams, blah, blah, blah. We down to the Pinion. It's gotta be the fact that the batteries are at 27 degrees. I didn't have it inside the house. It was outside. I put it out in my truck and it stayed out there for a very extended amount of time. Is that enough to make it so the juice just isn't flowing? Or is it what I think, that it's more the center diff? I think it's more the center diff. So guess what? We're gonna have to crack into the center diff because I don't want to take it to the park and destroy the center diff because it's overworking with crappy bad fluid. So anyways, this is RC Guy Garage and I'm confused. What about you? Oh, it's so much warmer in this truck. So, trying to like put it all together because obviously LiPo batteries do not like to be cold. These batteries are not stone cold, but they're friggin' cold, dude. I really think it's center diff. I really feel those Red Cat MX43s with the turbine wheels and the runs what we were doing, I feel like it was probably enough to, I don't know, I just have a suspicion that the center diff is at fault right now because everything other than the batteries in the cold and the wet pavement too though, dude. So maybe we've got three things going against us. Yeah, guy. And I left in all the breathing this time, didn't I? So anyways, RC Guy Garage, I'm out ripping it up, still having fun, trying to figure stuff out. And that's learning by experience. That is, honestly, dude, that's the best way to do it, is to learn by experience. Is it good to get pointers, tips, and help along the way? Sure, I'm not beyond that. I usually don't listen to any of it, just because you gotta experience it, at least for me. I'm a visual learner, so somebody can throw a book at me all day long, and I just don't read, dude. I take the book and I just say, hey, thank you very much, I'll look into that, and it gets filed back into the circular file over there. So anyways, yeah, guy. Yeah, we got into it. We got into it, guy. And we got to figure out a thing or two because I think we're dealing with a thing or three this time. I think this time there was an oddity of the wet pavement may have helped facilitate or assist in a loss of power. The fact that the packs are cold, I'm just giving you excuses.